Loud enough?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, shall I begin?
You should.
Well, we were talking about the caffeine and the sugar, and the first thing in the morning or whatever, and the AMP people will buy here, giving us the energy drinks. And I'm not lying when I said I've spent more money than any other man on the face of the planet, except maybe a club owner who has bought cases and cases of Red Bulls throughout the month. And that's a very big no-no with the caffeine, the taurine, and the alcohol on the lining of the stomach all at once. And who's counting? And I won't give the location. Well, I'll give the location 7th and Red River. I won't disclose any names, but a friend of mine had to sell his bar. It was costing him dearly, and I mean his health, with that damn Jägermeister and the maybe I shouldn't be mentioning Jägermeister and Red Bull, but and not like we're broadcasting on the evening news or anything. But I told the AMP people when they gave us these freebies here, I was to think, that no man that has bought more energy drinks than me, and because at one time I had a very physical job of doing a great deal of stairs, unloading semis of kitchen cabinets. It was incredible when it was '06, and we were going back and forth from North Little Rock, Arkansas to West Memphis, Arkansas, and Memphis. But I don't think that we were just going into Memphis to get our countertops. There wasn't a job site in Memphis. Oh, Fort Smith, Arkansas. But we were moving around quite a bit. And then these fools had us up clearing land. We're leaving at 3 o'clock in the morning. And this guy's risking our lives. He's falling asleep at the wheel. We're going, and I mean dark country roads, like in the wilderness, up in these, I guess, not really mountains, and you could see them in the distance, but in Oklahoma. But we were using 2 men to unload, mind you, 2 men to unload. We were dropping, and when I say drop, the semi would pull up. We would drop that load, install for 2 days, jump, drop our load, unload, install for 2 days, go back. And I know what it was. There was 2 different job sites in West Memphis, but to get back to, my name, Thunderbolt from Lightfoot, and this guy comes up and he says, and maybe I mentioned it about when I had the incident on the bus, but the guy comes up and he says, hi, I'm Colt. Hi, I'm Buck. And I says, well, I'm Thunderbolt. And I says, well, where's Lightfoot? I says, well, he went back to Ireland. And anyhow, Lightfoot's in Ireland doing time for smuggling Italian cigarettes. Irish guy caught with Italian cigarettes in England. They had caught him in. But the caffeine thing. I mean, we were moving around so much, and that's how good we were. 2 men could drop, install for 2 days, jump, unload, install for 2 days, come back, unload, install for 2 days, and we were just getting beat into the ground. And the caffeine thing. Now this all goes into the thing of use, misuse, and abuse. Now this is a tool. This is something you need. This is something you need to use when you put it in your system. And back when I first started out with my unloads, I thought my heart was going to beat out of my chest. And not only did my body take to this and find a use for it. Your DNA is a funny thing, but it took well to it. Some people's bodies' chemistry is different than others. And after about your 5th unload, and understand, 53 feet long, to the ceiling, very little empty space. And a third of that load goes to the third floor, sometimes the fifth floor. And we got very, very good. You know, this is not just a bunch of hooey or a bunch of hoopla, but we were the best of the best. And we got so good, we got to the point where we could send 2 men to do a 5-man job. And me and one other man could unload, and when I say units, I mean apartments, 24 units of kitchen cabinets and a lot of boxes in them units, and the countertops. And no installer in his right mind would send 2 men to do, at the very least, a 4-man job. And that's how good we got. And let me tell you what, you know what, I've been abusing my system since the 1970s. When I started smoking, they were 47 cents a pack. I could float up and down them stairs. Oh, the galloping ghost, they used to call me. I freaked a lot of drivers out. You know, not only do I get faster and stronger, I get louder. And of course, it was a cabinet man that gave me the name Thunderbolt, simply because of my booming voice. And no installer in his right mind that would send 2 men to do such a job. But if you're going to consume this, have a physical job or a very active day ahead of you, like this, unload kitchen cabinets is not for everybody. So, and we weren't kidding. You know, we were the best of the best, and it was very few men out there that could actually do our job. We had some athletes. We had some guys that did this. Oh, I did this. I was a baseball player. I was a football player. And you get them out there, and you tell them this is one of the most physical jobs you're ever going to do. You get them out there 30 minutes later. My asthma's killing me today. I can't do it today. My asthma. You know, it's bad today. I done warned you, fool, about how physical this job was going to be. Now you're telling me you're asthmatic. Tried to tell you, you don't want to come to work with me. But money talks. Bullshit walks. See ya. We can't ever take it. And big, strong guys that you thought, oh, this is the guy. And they couldn't handle the stairs. It's a physics thing, you know? You have to, every step you take, you have to break that inertia. This and that vitamin pack helps a whole bunch. Take your vitamin pack, young man. Hey, and like I wanted to tell these AMP people, if it was anybody, and I mean anybody, and you know they've met Matt here, and they're responsible for the wanted poster and everything, and the doctored up look of the photograph of the portraits I brought him was, if anybody deserved their own energy drink, it's Thunderbolt Rainwaters. And we're going to call it Thunderbolt Tea, with a warning right on the label that says, warning, fool, this is not your grandmother's pot of tea. This ain't for grandmothers, this ain't for children under 18, this damn sure ain't for pregnant women, you know, and that's all I wanted to add.